College of Social Sciences, Thursday the 8th of December 2022, 12:30 p.m. Congratulations to our University of Birmingham graduands. Here we are in the Great Hall at the heart of the Edgbaston campus. Attendees, mostly graduands and their friends and family, are seated. Here are the student musicians. It's great to see them returning to ceremonies following the pandemic. Thank you. Congratulations, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Here's the first of our 2 mace bearers beginning the ceremony. The centenary mace bearer is usually a staff member who has volunteered to take part in the ceremony. The mace bearer enters through the back of the Great Hall and leads a procession of staff to the stage. Squire Bedell, who is the second of the 2 mace bearers, follows. Placed on stage for the duration of the ceremony.
I declare the congregation open. Good morning and welcome to Birmingham. I am Hugh Adlington, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research and Knowledge Transfer. Now, in many places around the world, December is traditionally viewed as a month to celebrate and enjoy time with family, friends, and colleagues. So it feels entirely apt to welcome you today to celebrate your graduation during this most festive of seasons. As we begin, look around you. The Great Hall was designed as a cathedral to learning in the heart of our campus, and I can't think of a more impressive venue in which to honour your achievements. Since the hall was built in 1900, thousands of our students have been welcomed here for their graduation and have felt the same excitement and sense of fulfillment that you might be feeling today. They donned caps and gowns just as you have and observed the same rituals and traditions that you were observing, and many of which go back hundreds of years to the establishment of the first universities in the 12th century. I've had the pleasure of being part of many graduation ceremonies and yet still feel the same anticipation for these occasions, as well as a sense of immense pride for what you have all achieved. I particularly enjoy our December graduations as we celebrate such a broad range of achievements. There are those among you who have been with us for several years studying for an undergraduate degree or undertaking a higher or professional apprenticeship. Some of you will have dedicated the last few years to original research that extends the boundaries of knowledge and are here to be awarded your PhD. For those of you who have studied a master's qualification or completed a leadership program, your time with us may have been shorter, and indeed you may not have spent much time on campus at all because you studied in your workplace or elsewhere. You are all very much a part of our University of Birmingham family. Now, think back to the moment you decided to join us. You made that decision because you trusted that studying with us would expand your knowledge of your area, would allow you to take the next step in your career, or maybe even because you wanted to further the world's understanding through your research. And you made that decision despite the challenges and sacrifices that lay ahead. I know that many of you have been juggling your studies alongside work, family, or other caring commitments, and I understand what a mammoth task that can be. Many of you came to Birmingham from outside the UK, and I know this may have meant leaving your family and friends behind and then adjusting to living alone in a new culture, all the while getting to grips with your studies. And the sacrifices may not have been yours alone. There are family and friends here today celebrating your achievements who may also have had to make changes to support you during your studies. But let me tell you now, it really was all worth it. Just for a second, consider what you have achieved. Your stories may all be different, but they will all have common threads. You have explored new ideas. You have tackled seemingly insurmountable problems and overcome them. You have met new people who have inspired you in many ways. You have learned more about yourself and about the world around you. And you have developed your potential to go on to achieve whatever comes next for you. I hope that as you look back on all of this, you will feel a huge sense of pride. Today is an important step in a journey that you have been making for a number of years, a moment to celebrate the tenacity, determination, and drive you have shown to reach your goals. You now have the opportunity to apply your expertise to make an even bigger difference. Indeed, we are looking to you to address the needs of our world now and in the future. You will soon be a graduate of one of the country's top universities, and we are enormously proud that you are now a part of our legacy. During your time here, you will have been taught by and collaborated with some of the best researchers in the world and been inspired by their enthusiasm and knowledge of their area. You will also have been supported in myriad ways by the tutors and student support team around you. I'd like to offer you the opportunity now to thank everyone at the university who has supported you during your time here, some of whom have been able to join us today and are sitting behind me. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, I can see as I look out across the Great Hall that there are people in this room with very proud faces, and I know from experience that some of them will have a tear in their eye or a lump in their throats as you walk up onto stage to graduate. There will be people watching online or elsewhere who will be thinking of you now and who are proud of everything that you have achieved. You will all have that person or those people who believed in you, people who supported you and showed you kindness, who made sacrifices alongside you, and without whom you wouldn't be here. So graduands, let's give a round of applause to say thank you to all of your supporters and the people who made it possible. soon you will come up onto this stage and I will admit you to your degree. This is your moment. When your name is read out, that will be your graduation. And family and friends, that is your cue to make a lot of noise. So, a final piece of advice: be careful on the steps, give a big smile for the cameras, and don't forget to savor your moment. My warmest congratulations to you all. Very well done.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, proven worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in absentia, to the degree for which they are to be presented.
College of Social Science, School of Education, Doctor of Philosophy. For research exploring the issues of autism training for professionals in Malta, Melvin Attard. For research into the promoters and barriers in acquiring daily life skills for autistic young people, Yannicka Attard. For research into inclusive practice in relation to students with special educational needs in mainstream schools in England and Bahrain, Hanin Anwar Ahmed Abdullah Rahman Bukamal. For research into financial literacy among students in higher education, Kristina Grzdeva. For research into drama-based approaches to support education and inclusion, Ada Leachi. Doctor of Applied Educational and Child Psychology. For research into primary school children's understanding of well-being and applications of their understanding to inform provisions to support staff and pupil well-being in their schools, Suzanne Ainsworth. For research into the emotional well-being of young people in street gangs, Manjinder Singh Bassi. For research into the school experiences of migrant pupils, Amber Bardwaj. For research into the views of pupils and staff about returning to school from an alternative medical education provision, Catherine Clare Bing. For research into social justice and educational psychology practice in England, Daniel Cumber. For research into the stories that girls tell about their experiences of being educated in alternative provision, Dawn Dance. For research into practicing teachers' beliefs about the rights to inclusive education of young people who experience social, emotional and mental health difficulties and the legitimacy of their permanent exclusion from schools, Paige Garbett. For research into constructions of school exclusions and children at risk of exclusion in primary education, Laura Holton. For research into the experiences of academic achievement of children entitled to free school meals, Tara Kayojanda. For research into the lived experiences of girls with ADHD in mainstream secondary schools, Enola Madeline Grace Mansfield. Doctor of Education. For research into system leadership in an academy and a charter school, Helen Coles Hennessy. For research into experiences of collaboration between universities and industry partners in the provision of real-world learning experiences for sport, Kim Wilcox. Master of Arts, Character Education, Andrew Paul Alder Dunthorne. Claire Louise Bourne. Jamie Marie Giovanetti. Peter Oldham. Kenneth Wilson Primrose. Catherine Shearer. Robin Venn. Master of Arts in Education, Ichi Gao. Leslie Catherine Jones. Akansha Kapoor. Anjuna Madaha. Mercy-Ann Matthew. Patki Toy. Yanni Zhu. So Yin Kori Leng. Max Shellback. Education, Inclusion and Disability, Rajni Dobel. Lucy Hoy. Amal Rizwan. Isabel Simmons. Manbir Thiara. Chunyu Wen Wang. Rhoda Yakub. Education Social Justice, Alice Dennis. Franco Valentino Ferrari Accardi. Zui Munsata. Yachin Sun. Nacharida Sumtotim. School Improvement and Educational Leadership, Seema Sethi Boys. Social Research Education, Helen Allison Evans. Teaching Studies, Anis Ahmed. Gabrielle Alexandra Ahmed. Rubab Ali. Sophie Grace Barrett. Thomas Simon Bowen. Jonathan Luke Bradley. Jodie Michelle Jones. Antonio Bruff. Charlotte Cunningham. Summer Jodie Dyer. Hannah Gibbs. Kelly Haddock. Charlotte Hempston. Amy Elizabeth Hockey. Takua Imam. Jessica Howard. Dominique Jackson. Eris Morley-Jones. Bethany Khan. Tasneem Ayubu Kola. Sonia Kuna. Amy Lakin. George Stephen Lakin. Jonathan Layden. Helena Kate Moore. Amy Nicholas. Hannah O'Ware. Kajal Wishwini Palmer. Anya Rhodes. Ayman Shahid. Dana Irene Shakespeare. Cuthbert Shepherd. Abby Lauren Sims. Shannon Smith. Emma Louise Smith. Evangeline Stott. Michael Tanner. Phoebe Taylor. Serena Taylor Wright. Ian Voicey. Roisin Walsh. Eleanor Beth Norret Wilkes. Master of Education, Bilingualism in Education, Mariella Barbareri Marks. Jonathan William James Byfield. Joanna Claire Damon Wentholt. Educational Leadership, Karenjit Bennett. Inclusion and Special Educational Needs, Charlotte Adams. Laura Edwards. Language, Literacy and Dyslexia, Elisa Simon Johnson. Language, Literacies and Dyslexia, AMBDA Enhanced, Carla Attod Magro. Marissa Bonella Shikula. Georgina Leslie Clifford Smith. Donna Rickwood. Leadership of Educational Inclusion, Louise Catherine Evans. Severe, profound and multiple learning difficulties, Rachel Griffiths. Social, emotional and behavioural difficulties, Rachel Broadest. Joanna Ruth Burdett. Michelle Longhurst. Wendy Kim MacArthur. Larry Marino Esguava. John Arthur Verney Sellin. Special Education Autism Children, Renee Haddo. Lucinda Reeve. Catherine Shering. Fiona Sparks. Priya Varia. Lorraine Vella. Master of Science, Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, Education, Tin Liang. Putri Sakina. Bachelor of Arts, Education, Jodie Hannah Richards. Education and Sociology, Hamda Hassan. Bachelor of Science, Psychology and Education, Olivia Nima Comboy. Asma Rahman. Birmingham Business School, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Mohammed El Sandel. It's now a great pleasure to introduce our student representative who will give a speech on behalf of the graduating cohort, Zuiman Sattar.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start off by thanking the entire team for putting together this memorable day for us. It truly is going to be one that we won't forget our entire lives. When I was asked to give this speech, it took me back to that feeling of uncertainty and nervousness that I had while writing assignments, except this time I had to constantly remind myself that no, this was different. I wasn't asked to critically analyze my time as a student, and no, I did not need to cite a reference every 5 words. Looking back at the year gone by, though, it seems difficult to put into words everything that we've learned on this campus and the memories that we've made along the way. When I moved to the UK last year as an international student, I wasn't too sure what to expect. However, the sense of home and community that I instantly felt in Birmingham was something that I won't forget. Whether it was in the rigorous classroom discussions or the celebration of different festivals, the Birmingham campus ensured that there was space for every single person and that each one of us had a voice that we felt empowered to use. Over the last year, I got the opportunity to learn so much, not just from the incredible faculty, but also from some of my classmates who came to this campus from all over the world. Their stories, experiences, and opinions have given me unique perspectives that I would not have had the chance to learn anywhere else. It's this genuine acceptance and celebration of diversity that makes a degree at the University of Birmingham so special. As many of us who are graduating from the School of Education today make the transition from our role as a student to that of an educator, we now have the opportunity to influence the next generation. It is important to remember that we listen to the children we work with and treat every young person with the same empathy, patience, and understanding that we hope to receive as students ourselves. In the current increasingly polarizing world especially, it is up to us to ensure that every child feels safe to be their true selves and is empowered to speak their minds just as we had the opportunity to do so. But that's about all the pearls of wisdom I have for you today. So on behalf of all the students graduating, I would like to thank our supporters, our parents, siblings, families, and friends. Thank you for your unwavering support and patience, especially while being on the receiving end of our tears and perhaps the multiple breakdowns that you might have witnessed. Without you, this would not have been possible. I would also like to extend my deep gratitude to the entire staff team at the School of Education for ensuring that our time here was meaningful and full of learning. To our professors especially, thank you for supporting us, yet constantly challenging us to do better every day. These are the qualities that I would hope to embody as an educator myself. Lastly, to all my fellow students, whether you're an undergraduate, master's, or PhD student, I hope you get the chance today to truly celebrate yourselves, because it hasn't been an easy ride, but we've made it. And so, to the University of Birmingham School of Education, class of 2022, congratulations and best of luck for your journey ahead.
Well, thank you for those words, Zui. This is great. It's like being at a prize day when all the teachers get the prizes. So congratulations to all of you who are graduating today. You did it. Give yourselves another round of applause. Now, as Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Social Sciences, it's my great privilege now to bring this ceremony to a close. And I know we've got a lot of kids in the audience today, and I am the only thing now between you and the carousel at the top of the Green Heart, so we're nearly there. I'll try to be brief. You are almost all graduates today from our School of Education, a school of which we're extremely proud. For over a decade, the school's research has been ranked amongst the very best in the UK and one of the strongest in the university, and you'll have seen so many of our PhD students graduating today who also represent that excellent research. Our work on character education has helped shape a new approach to building character in schools. Private schools have long sought to build character through sport. Our work has shown how character can be learned and developed through a wide range of enrichment activities, something that we have put into practice in our own University of Birmingham school, and where schools across the world are now following suit, from Eton College to schools in inner-city Chicago and beyond. Our work on education and social justice encompasses the philosophy, history and sociology of education and seeks to have a real-world impact. Anyone can critique the injustices and inequalities in our system. It's a much harder, but ultimately much more important job to propose solutions, and that is what we try to do, both here in the UK and increasingly around the world. So our work has promoted new approaches to teaching children with a range of disabilities and special educational needs. For example, using robots as tools for developing the communication of children with autism. In the Middle East, we're investigating how to improve access to education for refugee children with a range of disabilities. And we have long had a focus on the challenges for children with disabilities as they transition from one form of education to another, or on to the world of work. As you graduate today, you will be at the cusp of a transition of your own, whether that's from education to employment, or perhaps transition to a new job, new responsibilities, or new opportunities. And in making that transition, graduates, you are not alone. Rather, you join the company of over 300,000 University of Birmingham alumni who work in pretty much every conceivable industry and pretty much every country around the world. And as you join our community of educators, innovators, and entrepreneurs, you can help put education back where it should be, at the centre of our priorities as a country and as a world. I'm not suggesting that you will have all of the answers, but hopefully you will now be able to pose better questions and use your skills, knowledge and experience sharpened during your time here to help make the world a better place. Now, unless you've spent your entire degree studying online, and I realise that some of you did, it will not have escaped your notice that Birmingham hosted the Commonwealth Games over the summer. Here on campus, we had a couple of weeks of glorious weather, which seems so long away now, and fabulous games of hockey and squash. Images of Birmingham were beamed around the world, and the city had a big party. Birmingham students and alumni represented their countries in 9 sports and brought home an impressive medal haul of 2 golds, a silver and 2 bronzes. Now, I can't promise that we will have a major sporting event on campus every year, although next August we are hosting the International Blind Sports Federation World Games, and we are working with the city to make sure we build on the legacy of the Commonwealth Games and the excitement and enthusiasm that it provoked. But whatever is going on campus, we will always be pleased to see you, and we very much hope that you will stay in touch. In particular, our careers service remains open to you if you need support. Our fantastic alumni relations team run events for recent graduates and can connect you with alumni across the world. You could come to one of our concerts or lectures, and if you are a teacher, you could bring your kids. You could volunteer to help the next generation of bright minds, as some of you will have been helped by our current alumni. Who knows, if things go well, you could give back in other ways, supporting our Birmingham in Action campaign that supports those who need it most to be able to study and research here, as well as to improve the quality of education globally. And talking of fundraising, some of you may have noticed and wonder why I'm wearing a Christmas jumper today. It is Christmas Jumper Day, and that is in aid of Save the Children, which is not only a fantastic charity, but also a charity whose archive we host here on campus in the Cadbury Research Library. But enough from me. Be proud graduates of the University of Birmingham. Take opportunities, challenge norms, don't tolerate injustice, and be kind to others and to yourselves. You entered the Great Hall today as graduands, but you leave as graduates of the University of Birmingham. You can look back with genuine pride at what you've achieved, but more important, with anticipation for what is yet to come. Class of 2022, congratulations.
I declare the congregation closed.
Congratulations to our new graduates. The attendees applaud our new graduating class. To close the ceremony, the maces are collected from the stage. The mace bearers lead the procession of staff and new graduates out of the Great Hall. The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni is now closed. The live stream has now ended.